6 marker. Let's solve it. Here's a right angle triangle. All measurements are in centimeters. The area of the triangle is 2.5. Find the perimeter of the triangle. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Right, look, we've got algebra involved, and they want answer correct to 3 significant figures. That should be your clue over here that you are going to have to use some form of quadratic formula to solve this. So whenever you see significant figures in algebra, just think quadratic formula. That's the only way you're actually going to get significant figures most of the time. So area of a triangle normally is basically a half times base times height. In our case, that is a half times x, which is the base, times the height of x minus 2, like this, which is basically equal to a half x bracket x minus 2, which is equal to x squared minus 2x divided by 2. I will leave it like this basically, yeah. And apparently all of this is equal to the area of the triangle, which is 2.5. So it's equal to 2.5. Now, clearly you can see we're going to have to rearrange and form our quadratic equation. So take this over to the other side. We're going to get 2 times 2.5. So in other words, we're going to have 5 is equal to x squared minus 2x, which means our equation rewritten can be x squared minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. When I bring that over to here, make this side equal to 0. So therefore, this becomes our key equation so far. Now, I am going to have to solve this, and now, like I said, it has to be quadratic formula because they want something to 3 significant figures. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 2, and c is equal to minus 5. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a. Now, I'm actually going to take this information and kind of solve it up there if you all don't mind. So x is equal to minus 2, which is 2, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is minus 2 squared, minus 4 times the value of a, which is 1, times the value of c, which is minus 5, all over 2 times 1, 2 times the value of a, which is 1. All right, so that is equal to 2 plus or minus, let's work out the inside, minus 2 squared is 4, minus 4 times 1 times minus 5 is basically a positive 20. Plus 20 all over 2. So that is equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of 24 over 2, basically. You've got two roots. So one is 2 plus root 24 over 2, and the other is 2 minus root 24 over 2. Now let's work those out in a calculator and see what they actually are. So 2 plus root 24 divided by 2. Divided by 2 is equal to 1 plus root 6. So this one is equal to 1 plus root 6, and the other one is equal to 1. Is equal to 1 minus root 6. So this one is equal to 1 minus root 6. Now, this one is actually a negative, so we can't use this because it would mean that the length doesn't exist. That this wouldn't exist then because you can't have a negative length. So the 1 plus root 6 is going to be our answer for x. So in other words, this over here is 1 plus root 6, and this over here would be 1 plus root 6 minus 2, which will be root 6 minus 1, basically. Now that we have that, we actually need to work out this length over here, and that is going to be Pythagoras theorem. It's a right angle triangle. We're trying to work out the longest, or we're trying to work out the hypotenuse, so it's going to have to be Pythagoras theorem. So for that, I'm actually going to get rid of some stuff over here which I don't need anymore, and I'm going to do a different color pen so that we're all clear about what we're doing. Let's go with blue. So Pythagoras theorem, in other words, c squared is equal to root 6 minus 1 squared plus 1 plus root 6 squared is equal to, and I'm actually going to square root it at the same time. So root 6 minus 1, root 6 minus 1, sorry, taking some time, squared, plus 1 plus root 6 squared is equal to this. Square root the answer. We have 3.74165738 something, basically. All right, so we're going to do this, which is the answer for this, 3.74 add this and add that, basically. Okay, so add the other two, which is root 6 minus 1 plus 1 root plus 1 plus root 6. And the answer to all of that is 8.64. So 8.64 centimeters is the perimeter for this question. That was a long one. 6 marker though. Hope it made sense. See you next time. Bye bye.